Hey guys, it's Figs here. I got quite a large Japanese and Region 3 PlayStation 3 collection. I've been meaning to show it to you guys, so yeah, here it is. I hope you guys enjoy. First game we've got is the Basara HD collection. This includes Basara, Basara 2, and Basara 2 Heroes, I believe. It's pretty nice to have, certainly. I'm a Basara fan. I haven't given this one a go yet. Alright, next one we have is... so this is an interesting title. So this is Red Seed's Profile. As you can see, this is a Korean copy. This is actually Deadly Premonition. Now this was released 2 years before the PS3's version of Deadly Premonition Director's Cut. Came out at the same time as the Xbox 360 version. It plays in English. When it first came out, it was pretty collectible. It was the only way to get Deadly Premonition on the PS3. Price has since come down, but it's still a pretty expensive game to pick up. If you can find this one, guys, definitely pick it up. Red Seed's Profile. This one's called Liberation Maiden Sin. Yeah, it's sealed. I've never played it. I'm not really sure what it's about. It was cheap. Got Dream Club Go-Go. Again, it's sealed. This is pretty cheap, so I picked it up. The cover looks pretty cool. Next we have Monster Hunter game. This is Monster Hunter Frontier G. It's an MMO, online only. I picked this up pretty cheap, I believe. I can't remember now. I think it was off PlayAsia a few years ago. I'm a big Monster Hunter fan. I haven't given this one a go. It's all in Japanese. Next we have Extreme versus Full Boost. This is the Region 3 copy. If you're a Gundam fan, it's a pretty cool game. It's all in Japanese, but these games are playable without having to learn Japanese. Got Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires. Multi-raid special. Next we have Gundam Masu. There's tons of Gundam games on the PS3 in Japan, as you guys will see. So I picked up a big lot of Japanese games late last year. So I've got a lot of titles that were released in PAL and NTSC regions in Japanese or Region 3. I kept most of them if I like the game or if the artwork's cool. Here we have Street Fighter 4. This is White Knight Chronicles. Yeah, the first one. Virtual Fighter 5. Yeah, Motorstorm. I love the artwork on the Japanese cover. So most Japanese games have amazing artwork. Pretty jealous, to be honest. Genji Days of the Blade. This is a Region 3 copy. Again, the artwork looks awesome. This actually plays in English, this copy. Way of the Samurai 3. Again, I love the artwork. Double Clutch. Forget the name of this title in PAL and NTSC regions. It goes by a different name. It's lost me at the moment. Leave a comment in the comments, guys, if you know the name of this title in English. The artwork looks amazing. Next we have Mobile Suit Gundam targeting sight. We've got a Japanese copy of Resistance. So this is interesting. This is the third ever release game for the PS3. Japan was released before America and the rest of the world got the PS3. So yeah, this is the third game that ever came out. Next we have Leia, or as they call it in Japan, Rise from Leia. I love the artwork on this one. It looks amazing. Much better than our copy. Yeah, this is interesting. So this is Ridge Racer 7. So this is the first game that ever come out for the PS3. Launch title, and it's BLJS 10001. It's pretty cool. Same cover, but I had to have this one. Yeah, we've got Ni no Kuni. Again, love the artwork. This is the Region 3 copy. Then we have JoJo's All-Star Battle. Japanese, this copy is factory sealed. I've got Class of Heroes 3. Yeah, this is obviously the sequel to Class of Heroes 2G. It's pretty cheap to pick up. It's only released in Japan. Here we have Ketsui. This is a smut. This is highly collectible. If you guys see this for a reasonable price, pick it up. It's a really fun to shoot 'em up. Well, it doesn't play in English, but yeah, it takes 5 seconds to pick the game up and play it. Here we have a baseball game, 2010. I'm not quite sure the title of this one. And 2011. Another baseball game. Here we have a PlayStation Move game. This is Beat Sketch. It actually plays in English. If you can pick it up cheap, I recommend picking this one up. Here we have J-Stars Versus. This is a little bit different to the copy version that we got in PAL and NTSC region. This has got more characters, I believe, the Versus Plus. Got Steins Gate Zero. Visual novel. I haven't given this one a go. I'm not a big visual novel fan, but this was cheap, so I picked it up. Here we have Memoruko's Curse. This is another shoot 'em up. I highly recommend this one. This is a quirky shoot 'em up, but I had fun playing it. It can be very pricey, so if you see this for a reasonable price, pick it up, guys. Next we have Catherine. This is a Japanese copy. Artwork's the same. Here we have another shoot 'em up. You guys might have seen this one on the PS4. This is Caladrius Blaze. Only released in Japan on the PS3. It's an amazing shoot 'em up. I highly recommend it. Wherever you can pick up a copy, the PS4 copy is a little bit cheaper than this one. If you can find this one for a good price, pick it up, guys. Here we have Earth Defense 4. Again, I love the artwork on this one. 2 Heart 2 DX Plus. Not too sure what this one's about. It's a quirky game. White Album 2. Gladiator Versus. This is cool. I love the artwork. It's meant to be good. I haven't given it a go yet. Been meaning to play this one. This is a sealed copy of Pantico or Panchico or something. The name's not coming to me, but that's not the easiest game to find. There's 2 of them. And this is a sealed copy. If you know the name of this, guys, leave it in the comments. That'd be appreciated. Here we have Vampire Resurrection. This is a 2D fighting game. It plays in English. It's a great fighter. I highly recommend it, guys. It can be found for a pretty reasonable price still, so pick it up. while you still can. Next we have Monster Hunter Portable. This is doesn't play in English. This is a remaster of the PSP version. Giving it a go. It was pretty hard to play without English, to be honest, but I enjoy where I played with it. Love Monster Hunter. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. Now we have Tales of Syria. This doesn't play in English, but the fan base for this game is amazing. You can find English translations you can download onto the modded PS3s. You can find scripts online that will give you the dialect for the entire game. If you're a fan of the series, you can play this game. Pick it up on the PS3. And again, the 360 copy was released in English, so if you've got a 360, pick that one up. But yeah, I had to get the PS3 copy. Here we have a horror game. The name's not coming to me for this one, but I love the artwork. This is a Tears to Tiara game. I get the rest of the title. There was 3 Tears to Tiara games released on the PS3. One of them in English, 2 of them exclusive to Japan. Here's one of them. Got Robotic Notes. And it's a Japanese exclusive. Love the artwork on this one. And this is a sealed copy of special demo discs released in Japan. There were 2 of these. I've got one. I'm trying to track the other one down. This is a sealed copy. Can be quite expensive if you're outside Japan, and it's a pretty cheap game to pick up in Japan. So this is a expansion of Disgaea 3. I haven't given it a go. It's a sealed copy. Yeah, it's pretty cool to own. We've got another baseball game. And another baseball game. Tons of baseball games in Japan. This is a cool game. So this is Match Making 4, I believe. It's a really fun city builder. I've played hours and hours of it. Sort of reminded me of Theme Park World in the PS1. So you make your city and then you go in first person mode and you walk around your city, and yeah, it's quite fun. I enjoyed it. The artwork looks awesome. Had to pick this one up. It isn't the cheapest game to find. If you find it for a reasonable price, pick it up, guys. But yeah, it's a really fun city builder. You don't need English to play it. It's easy to pick up. Here we have Another Century Episode R. X-Blaze Lost Memory. This is a Region 3 copy. It's sealed. Tokyo Jungle. One of my favourite games on the PS3. If you haven't played this, guys, you have to play this. Even if you download it on PSN or buy the best of the PlayStation Network Volume 1, this is amazing. Yeah, I had to get the physical copy, of course. Here we have Excel World. This is a visual novel. Here we have the Region 3 copy of Lollipop Chainsaw. I love the artwork on this one. It plays in English, completely in English. We have Denki Basara 3. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. This is a Region 3 copy. So this is a pretty rare game to find. It's pretty collectible. This is Sword Art Online Lost Song. Now this is a Region 3 copy. As you can see, it's got English subtitles. It's a very popular series, Sword Art Online. And if you're a fan of the series, you want to get this game. It's the only way to play it on the PS3 with English. The Japanese copy's common, but it doesn't have English subs. Sega Golf Club. It's hard to see, but their teeth actually shine, which is pretty cool. And it's got an English spine, which I love. Here we have a Region 3 copy of Wangan Midnight. This plays mostly in English. It's playable. It's not entirely in English, but yeah, it's very playable. Highly recommend this one, guys. This is the Tyro Anniversary Collection. This is again a Region 3 copy. It plays completely in English. Another one I highly recommend picking up, guys. Here we have Japanese copy of Enchanted Arms. I love the artwork on this one. It looks amazing. This is a Chinese copy of Aquanaut's Holiday. Doesn't play in English, this one. It's just a Chinese copy. It'll be a little bit harder to find than the Japanese copy, but there's nothing too special about it. And Japanese copy of Aquanaut's Holiday. Again, it doesn't play in English. It's pretty common in Japan to pick up. I wouldn't pay much for this, guys. Here we have Sarah New Translation. This is a Chinese English copy. It plays completely in English. You may have heard of Siren Blood Curse. This is basically Siren Blood Curse with, I believe, more gore. Yeah, but if you see this one, guys, pick it up. Just going to pull some games forward. Here we have Japanese copy of Metal Gear Solid 4. Big Metal Gear fan, guys, as you're about to see. That was a Region 3 copy, I apologise. Here's the Japanese copy. And the cover variant of the Japanese copy. Here we have a Region 3 copy, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zero. This is sealed. And it plays completely in English. Here we have Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker HD Edition. This doesn't play in English, guys, but there are ways to play it in English, like the Legacy Collection or on the PSP. I love the artwork on this one. It's also got a reversible cover with Rider's head, which is pretty cool. Here we have Metal Gear Online. So this used to be cheap, but since turning the servers off, this has become pretty expensive to find, as resellers won't sell it in Japan. Here we have a sealed copy of Metal Gear Rising Revenger, or Revengeance, I should say. This is a Chinese English copy of Lost in the Rain. This game is amazing, guys. You have to play this. It's pretty cheap on PSN. Firstly, this is a very collectible copy. Pretty difficult to track down the Chinese English copy of Lost in the Rain. But yeah, I highly recommend playing this one, guys. It's a really fun game. Not quite finished it. I played it in one sitting for about 5 hours. I've got a couple chapters to go. Here we have Mega Zone 23. This is a Region 3 copy. Here's a Japanese copy of Dark Souls with a cover variant. I'm a massive Dark Souls fan, so I had to have this. And of course, Dark Souls 2. Here's the cover variant again. So this is Kamen Rider's Battle Ride War. I believe this is a Dynasty Warriors game. This is a Region 3 copy. Dynasty Warriors 6. And Japanese copy. Here we have Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn. Shin Gundam Missouri. Gundam Breaker. If you're still watching, guys, thanks for sticking around. It's 20 minutes now. I've still got a long way to go. Here we have Gundam Zoo 3. But yeah, I'm a massive fan of collecting Japanese and Region 3 games. Another Dynasty Warriors game. At this stage, I'm not going for a complete Japanese exclusive set, but I've got over 100 and there's only about 300, so we'll see how I go. Here we have a Korean copy of Pixel Junk 3 in 1 pack. This is completely in English, it's sealed. Yeah, I've played these games on PSN, they're pretty fun games, especially the second one, Monsters. It's a tower defense game, I really enjoyed it. And here we have the Chinese English version of Pixel Junk 3 in 1 pack. Again, this is sealed. It's pretty hard to find, guys. If you can find this one, I recommend picking it up. And it's all in English. Chinese, Japanese, and English. Here we have a sealed copy of Ninja Gaiden 2. Ninja Gaiden Sigma. Yeah, and this is a Region 3 copy of the God of War collection. Completely in English. Here we have a factory sealed copy of The Last Guy. This is Chinese English version. Again, this is an amazing game, guys. Recommend buying it on the PSN store if you can't afford this version. I really enjoyed this game. It's weird, hard to explain. You're the last person, you have to rescue everyone from these monsters. It's a weird game, but it's fun. And this is pretty cool. This is Killzone Classic HD version. This actually was a standard release in Region 3. It's completely in English. It was originally sold through PlayAsia. Yeah, I'm stoked to have this one, guys. Here we have the Japanese copy of Killer is Dead. I love the artwork on this one. So this is a rare game, guys. This is Tom O.Y.O. It's a Wonderful Life. It was originally only sold at a few different game conferences throughout Japan. So it's believed to be less than 10,000 copies out there. It's expensive to find. If you find this one for a good price, I recommend picking it up, guys. This is Heavenly Sword, Region 3 copy. Yeah, Region 3 copy of Infamous. Plays completely in English. Here we have Initial D Extreme Stage. Here we have Gran Turismo 5 Spec. This is just Gran Turismo Prologue in Japan. Japanese copy of Gran Turismo 5. And the Prologue. So Spec must be something else. I'm not too sure, I haven't played it yet. If you know, leave a comment in the comments, guys, it would be appreciated. Here we have Region 3 copy of Final Fantasy 13-2. Chinese English Region 3 copy of Final Fantasy 13. This is sealed. Another Final Fantasy 13. Another Final Fantasy 13. These are all different, slightly different. And again, another Final Fantasy 13. Love my Final Fantasy. There's millions of variants out there. And here we have a rare game, guys. So this is actually a sealed copy of the Gran Turismo HD concept install disc. If you know anything about this, guys, this is one of the rarest, if not the rarest, titles on the PS3, excluding NBA Elite 11. It was sold in 2007 at a game conference in Japan. This was meant to be released on the PS3, but Gran Turismo decided to go forward with Gran Turismo 5 instead, so it got cut. It features one track, about 20 different cars of the Gran Turismo HD concept game. Yeah, this is a sealed copy. Do this pile next. So this is Strider. This is an action side-scrolling game. Highly recommend this one, guys. Especially if you played Strider back in the days. Completely plays in English. Yeah, this is a must-have for the PS3. Here we have Kami. This plays completely in English. Can be quite expensive. If you want to just play this, guys, I'll pick up the PS4 game, but if you're like me, you have to get the PS3 version, and it looks absolutely amazing. Warriors are not cheap too. This is sealed. Here we have Dragon Quest Heroes. EX Troopers. This is a Japanese exclusive, this one. Here we have Nitric Blasters Plus. It was released in the PS4 in English, but PS3 only seen a Japanese copy. This is sealed. Here we have the other Tears of Tiara game I was telling you guys about. They released in Japan. And moving on to the Yakuza series. Going for a complete Japanese Yakuza set. There's a ton of them out there. I've got one left. Here we go. This is a spin-off title. This is Yakuza Ishan. Another spin-off title, Yakuza Kenzan. Here we have Yakuza Dead Souls. Yakuza 0. Yakuza 5. Yakuza 4. Yakuza 3. And Yakuza 1 and 2 HD edition. A couple more piles to go, guys. I'm almost finished. Here we have Railfan. This is completely in English, highly collectible game. I played it, I'm going to be honest, it was boring. You drove through a subway system. At least I didn't get very far into the game. But yeah, there's another one of these out there, Chicago Transit, that I haven't picked up yet. Here we have Region 3 copy of River City Super Sports Challenge. Plays completely in English. Now, it's going to be pretty difficult to pick it up, so if you find it, I recommend it, guys. We have the first Resident Evil HD. It's completely in English. Region 3 copy. It shows up time to time, so if you find this one, guys, pick it up. Region 3 copy of Resistance. And Resistance 2. Region 3 Ridge Racer 7. Here we have Denkiki Buko Fighting Climax. This is a Region 3 copy. It plays completely in English. So here we have the Region 3 copy of Drakengard 3. It's actually got a black spine. It plays completely in English. It's pretty difficult to pick up. It was originally sold through PlayAsia. Visual novel. This is Dunamis 15. Here we have Korean English copy of Everybody's Golf 6. Amazing game, guys. This was only released in the PS3 in Japan, Asia, and Japan, China, and Korea. Yeah, Chinese and the Korean copies both play in English. So if you pick those up, guys, I highly recommend it. This is Everybody's Golf 5. And here's the Chinese English copy of Everybody Golf 6 I was telling you about. My copy's actually sealed. I'm pretty happy to have this one. Next we have the Chinese English copy of Demon Souls. Sad the servers are turning off this month. I absolutely love Demon Souls. Here we have the Devil May Cry HD collection, Region 3. Love the artwork on this one. Devil May Cry 4 Region 3. Here we have Chinese English version of Endochrome 2. Yeah, this is a pretty collectible game, guys. It's a PlayStation Move game. If you want to play it, it's available at Move Mind Benders, the PAL region. Pretty cheap game. Yeah, this version here is pretty expensive. If you see it, guys, pick it up. Here we have Dark Souls, the Torres of the Abyss edition. This is Dead or Alive 5 Last Round. This is actually a Region 3 English copy. Yeah, this is a tough one to find, guys. It's only released in Japan and throughout Asia, so if you can find this, I highly recommend tracking it down. Here we have a Japanese copy of Clash of the Titans. Oh, this is a rare game. So this is a Malaysian exclusive. This is the 3D collection. It's the only way to get Star Strike HD physical on the PS3. It was sold with 3D TVs, so it can be pretty difficult to track down if you don't know somebody in Malaysia. This is a sealed copy. I'm very happy to have it in my collection. Here we have the Region 3 copy of Africa. Hakuna Matata, plays completely in English. And the Japanese copy of Africa. Here we have the Chinese English copy of Aquanaut's Holiday. And this version's very collectible, guys. I highly recommend tracking down a copy if you can find one. Fortunately, they're going for ridiculous prices these days. I played it, I really enjoyed this game, guys. Yeah, it's a really fun underwater exploration game, where I'll put it. Here we have Beyond the Future. This is the slipcover for Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires. It's actually sideways, which is pretty cool. I like it. The Resistance collection. This is the Region 3 copy, plays completely in English. Yeah, I love the box. It's a completely sealed box. It's awesome. This is a sealed game, so. And you guys might have been wondering what these double packs were. Save the best for last. These are all sealed, very difficult to track down. I didn't even know they existed until about a year ago. Completely in English. Every single game I'm about to show, guys, plays in English. We have Little Big Planet Karting and Little Big Planet 2 double pack, Region 3. The games there. Comes in this awesome box. Here we have Ico, the Shadow of the Colossus and Journey Collector's Edition double packs. And now these were originally sold through Play Asia. Of course, they're sold out now, so tracking down copies can be very difficult. Here we have God of War 3 and Resistance 3. Uncharted 3 and Little Big Planet 2 Special Edition. It also comes with a month of PlayStation Plus, which I found pretty cool. Uncharted 3 and God of War 3. Here we have the Square Enix pack. This features Tomb Raider and Sleeping Dogs. And last but not least, we have Killzone 3 and Resistance 3. Again, all in English, guys, and pretty cool double packs. Yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Pretty long video, so if you made it this far, I appreciate you watching, and yeah, happy hunting, guys.